Hey, Chelsea.
Hey.
Wednesday, Lucy Greer Day. Good to see you.
Thank you. You too.
Well, we are making the Mardi Gras pasta, fitting for the fact that we're now in the home stretch of the Mardi Gras season, right?
Yes, I thought so. And a lot of people are going to be getting together, having parties, you know, going down to the parades. And I thought this one would feed a crowd and something that you could do ahead of time and eat before or after a parade.
Not bad. It already smells so good. I love how
you.
whenever Lucy's here, she does not waste any time. She jumps right on in from the first segment because usually you got a lot to go over.
Yeah, so I did get kind of a head start on cooking our andouille, and I'm using that today, but you could use any smoked sausage that you want. I just picked it up. It's Manda. It's the one that we sell out of Louisiana, and it's really, really good. And it's a 12-ounce package, so I just sliced it up into half moons. And I have our heat over kind of medium heat, so I just wanted to get a little bit of color on that before I added our Mardi Gras color.
Oh, I like that. Very impressive.
Vegetables. So I have green peppers and yellow peppers, just one of each, and half of a red onion. So
how did you organize that so neatly in one bowl?
I'm just very talented, Michael. And also, I mean, it's Mardi Gras right now. When we cook the onions, they're going to kind of go, their purple's going to go away. But before they go into the pot, we're Mardi Gras colored.
I liked that. That was really impressive. And by the way, if you missed the show last week when Lucy was on, I'm not going to do what Joe did. I'm not going to make you dance. I will not put you on the spot like that again.
Good. Yes. My husband watched that and got a big kick of it. And actually, one of our deli managers, Darlene, she's in our store over in Pensacola. She texted me about the dancing, and she always likes to poke fun at me.
Hey, for being put on the spot like that on live TV, I think you did pretty good.
Oh, so funny. So we're just gonna put that in there and go ahead and cook that for 5 to 8 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna add a little bit of Creole seasoning. I have or Cajun seasoning. I did half a teaspoon. I like to use Tony's. That's one I like, but y'all can use whatever you like. So we're just going to get those veggies softened up, and then to this, after we let the veggies go, we're gonna add a pound of shrimp to that.
Ooh.
Yes, so we're gonna kind of keep working in this pot, and then we're gonna move everything out and work on our cream sauce in there too.
Well, I'm very intrigued on seeing how this whole thing is going to be playing out.
Yeah.
So I've got to ask, as I usually do, anything new going on at Greer's these days?
Well, we are absolutely in full swing for Mardi Gras, of course. We have king cakes available, and they're really, really good and really great price. And I was just emailing the stores yesterday, seeing if anybody needs more. So we have tons out there, and actually we're going to be training tomorrow 2 new stores on online shopping.
Oh, that's great.
So Sims, a lot of people have been asking about that store. So the store in Sims at Lott and McCrary Road. We're going to train tomorrow, so we'll be probably kicking off the next day, which is Friday. So look for that on our social media, as well as our store in Quitman, Mississippi.
All right.
So 2 more stores that are getting kicked off with that.
And it makes it so convenient.
Absolutely. I always joke that I'm our best online customer because it's so easy, and it's just wonderful to have all the work done, just by our people, and it's really so easy. Greers.com/shop. You can see all the locations, and it's just like any other online shopping that everybody's used to, and we just have it ready for you, and we'll bring it out to your car, and it is just no big deal.
That is perfect.
Yes,
yeah,
it's
you
wonderful.
should really give that a try. Greers.com, and you guys, in addition to having that launch in Sims and in Quitman, you've also got how many locations now across the area?
We have 29 locations across the area, and about half of them are doing online shopping.
Wow.
So we're continuing to expand. The customers really like it, and it's definitely been a good thing for us.
Well, every time I pass by a Greers store, I'm driving by and I see a Greers, I go, Lucy!
Yeah.
It just pops
Well,
in.
good.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
thank
Lucy
you.
Greer.
Well, I hope one of my favorite things is yesterday I was in Bay Minette. We had a special sale going on there. I didn't see Chastity.
I had to ask.
I know. So I didn't see her, but I ran into some customers that I had met in Robertsdale, and that's my favorite thing is meeting customers. So if anybody's ever driving by and stops in and sees me, please say hello.
That'd be awesome. Well, we are going to check in with Lucy a little bit later in the hour. When Chelsea comes here in the second segment, what's going to be the next step?
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get our shrimp in.
Okay.
And so those are going to be finishing up cooking when Chelsea comes over. We're going to pull it out and get to work on our sauce.
Perfect. And we'll have all that information about Greer's on our website, fox10tv.com, under the Studio 10 tab. We'll see you a little later, Lucy. Chelsea.
We are back in the kitchen with Lucy Greer. Guys, it is smelling so good. I wish you could smell this. So we just finished up our vegetables and our meat.
Yes.
So now what will we be doing next?
So we are taking it out of our pot. We're going to use the same pot to make our sauce.
Okay.
And we also have our water working on coming up to a boil.
Right.
So as soon as that comes up to a boil.
And it's my job to pour the noodles into the boiling water.
Which the pasta is absolutely the most important part.
We've got to make it
for
good.
Me. I know, it's my favorite food.
Right.
So we already had, like you said, our peppers and onions and our andouille and our shrimp. So we cooked that, and now I took that out. So I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of butter. We'll get that melting. And
is this more like a creamy sauce, or?
Yeah, it is a creamy sauce. So we're going to do kind of like a spicy, creamy sauce. So I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit. We're just going to use medium heat to get that butter melted. And it was 3 tablespoons of butter, like I said. And I'm also going to add 3 tablespoons of flour. And we want that just to cook together for about a minute. So that way the flour taste cooks out, and we, don't have that raw taste in our sauce.
Right. So about how long do you think this meal takes to cook from start to finish?
I would say probably 30 to 45 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad, and probably it took us about maybe 15 or so minutes to 15 to 20 minutes to get all this stuff cooked. And then I have our water on, so you can kind of boil your pasta while you're doing the veggies and the sauce. So, and the really good thing about this one too, and actually when I was preparing it, my husband said, this is probably going to be even better the next day.
Right.
So, you could, if you were going to go somewhere, Michael and I were talking about a lot of people, getting together for parades and a lot of people, go downtown and spend the day or get together and then go. So anyway, you could get together and make this ahead of time, and then you would just have to only worry about the fun you're gonna have and not the cooking.
Exactly. And I love a meal that's even better the next day.
I know. There's nothing better than that.
Nothing better than that. So you guys were actually at the King Cake Off. We just talked about this. You had a lot of fun. Tell me a little bit about it.
Oh my goodness. It was a great event. It was the first year, but they had such an amazing response, so they're going to...
It sold out, didn't it?
Yeah, it sold out.
Crazy.
It was at the Azalea Manor, and the venue is wonderful. Everything was put together so nicely. They had just all the attention to details were great. It was just a really nice event, and there were about 20 vendors or so, so it was a really good response. Yeah, there was a lot of king cake, and it was really great. So they said that they're gonna definitely be doing it another year.
That's awesome.
Expand the venue, and I think it's a really good thing for Mobile. There were tons of kids, and it was just a fun event.
That's awesome.
So I'm glad that we were a part of it for sure.
So we're making our sauce, and we come back with Michael. I'm about to add this pasta and this boiling water. This may not be safe for me.
So yeah, I know, maybe I should do it. So I added 2 cups of heavy cream into that. So let me go ahead and add our final seasoning. So I have 2.5 teaspoons of our Cajun seasoning, and I have half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, which adds a really good flavor. And you have 12 ounces of pasta. That is I love that shape. Yeah, go ahead. Cavatappi.
Cavatappi.
Yep, so it's kind of like a corkscrew.
Spell that.
Cavatappi.
Oh, Lucy Greer.
I think.
Nice.
That's my favorite shape, but you can use penne, whatever you want. And we're just gonna cook this for 8 minutes. And before I drain this, before we come back, I'm going to grab some of the cooking liquid out of there so we can use in our sauce.
Awesome.
So we'll just let that cook, and I'm just gonna whisk this, and we'll be able to put it together.
Alrighty, let's talk about some weather, Michael White.
Back in our Studio 10 kitchen with Lucy Greer from Greer's Markets, the Mardi Gras pasta in the finishing stages.
Yes, I just added our Parmesan cheese. So we have our sauce, and now we're going to add back in our first step with all the
Okay.
juices too. So we cooked our andouille and some peppers and onions and our shrimp. So we're going to add that, and I did 12 ounces of pasta. You could use whatever shape you like. I like that cavatappi.
Is that what the technical term is called?
Yeah, that's the
Cavatappi?
shape. Yeah.
I never knew that.
And so then I am going to add 1 jar. I love these roasted red peppers that we have. We have a dollar aisle at Greer's, so everything's $1 or less. And we have awesome stuff like this. And so they come in a big, kind of like, a pepper in there. So I just got it out and sliced it up. And they
Those are
add
the
a
hidden
really good.
secrets that are in those grocery
They
stores
are.
you got to watch for.
I know. I love that dollar aisle. It is awesome. So if you haven't checked that out, check it out. I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of our starchy cooking liquid. So before I drained our pasta, I took out in a measuring cup. I took out a cup because you never know exactly how much you'll need, but it is so nice to have that cooking liquid when you are making a pasta and sauce. It kind of just brings everything together without having to add anything else additional. So now we're just
I'm looking
going
at
to
the
stir
monitor
this up.
and seeing what the folks see at home, and just really notice how colorful it looks as you're stirring it. You really weren't kidding about, we talked about how it looked like Mardi Gras colors before you started. It looks like it even now.
Yes, and I thought that pasta shape was a fun shape for Mardi Gras. So anyway, this is a really good one to make, and of course it'll be on our website and y'all's website, and we're just excited about Mardi Gras at Greer's, and we only have a couple more weeks, so I better come up with some more Mardi Gras recipes.
I just can't believe it's this. I mean, Tuesday we will be 1 week away from Fat Tuesday.
Yes.
It has come so quick. But in case you missed earlier in the show, you mentioned that your store in Sims is now, you now have the online shopping option there.
We are going to train tomorrow, so it'll be coming definitely within the next week.
So it's soon?
Yes, soon. So we'll post about that so everybody can know exactly when it's coming out. And and our store and equipment as well. So, and if you haven't been down to, a lot of people stop, going to Dolphin Island last, couple weeks for parades, and if you haven't stopped in there lately in our store, we have a new Ace Hardware in there.
I think you mentioned that you guys were putting one in, so it's brand new.
Yeah, it's brand new and it's finished, and people in the community are really liking it, and we're doing improvements in the store too. So we'll have a new Ace and a grocery remodel in the store headed down to DIP. So.
And it wasn't long ago you completely redid the store in Robertsdale, right?
Yeah, so our store in Robertsdale and these stores, gosh, before we know it, spring break will be here in spring, and everybody's gonna be going to the water. So yeah, when you're going down 59 through Robertsdale, we're in the prior Winn-Dixie building.
Okay.
So when they closed, we got in there. Yeah, swooped in. So we have a really big store, and it's super nice, and everybody in Robertsdale has been loving it. So it's definitely always something fun and exciting going on at Greer's for sure.
You get good deals, you get good products, and they try to make things so convenient, especially with this online shopping.
Yes.
And I can't wait to see you again next Wednesday, Lucy.
Yay, good.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Thank
We're going to put
you.
all the information about Greer's on our website as well, fox10tv.com under the Studio 10 tab. Chelsea and I will be back to wrap up this edition of Studio 10 up next.